now once we're inside, we are going to go kill these guys. You can kill them if you want, you don't have to. Like if you have a bad day, take it out on them, but they will take hearts. If you're not careful.
Obviously, they're monsters.
Exactly. And we decided we're going to mash this video with the very first one that we made. So it'll be one episode and a little like side quests, and then we're going to cut it off, and then you guys are going to have a different episode, which consults with the fire, Dongo's Cavern and stuff like that.
Daringos,
Dongos, whatever.
But of course, there's going to be a side quest of getting the songs and stuff like that we need before we can go to the Daringos Cavern. But enough talk about that. See that web on the floor? It is very important not to try to jump off just yet on any kind of platform, because we need to first go get other stuff. Otherwise, you can't move on in the game. There we go.
Calm down your voice. Mom and Dad are sleeping. You got a little loud. Sorry. You're like right next to the camera. Trust me. They're gonna hear you better. They're not gonna hear me.
Yeah, and sorry guys if
okay, this chest is the map, and she did not stop me, which was weird. Okay, hand. She's gonna stop if you get too close to the vines. Kind of stay a distance.
Yeah, if you don't want to get stopped. And easy on the moving, because you're making me wobble here.
Oh, annoying little. Oh gosh, she's gonna stop me.
Yeah, she increasingly stops you. So.
Of course, she makes the obvious. You know how to open the doors by pressing A button.
Yeah.
And she goes, pay attention to what the action column says. Yeah. Ready now. Okay, once you get in here, you're gonna have to do like a dicko scrub. He's gonna shoot. Get him, and well, I didn't get quick enough, but if you get quick enough, you can get him right before he moves. And then, oh my god, you're freaking kidding me!
That never happens before.
What the hell?
It is evil enough to do that to you. How evil?
Tell you okay, it's never done that before, but normally...
Ow, forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go?
Normally, if you stand in the little flower pot, it won't go in, it'll stop and talk to you.
True.
But that one was good.
Well, you weren't facing it. Anyways, continue.
When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really high. Well, try if you are feeling bold. Wahahaha!
Okay, now we can go back through this door that was so nicely pulled in. Okay, you guys can jump across that if you want, but of course I'm going to jump off the side, and I'll show you why here in a minute.
Still my idea. That's so evil of you.
We always do this.
No, I always do that.
We both always do it. Okay, now we got our slingshot. We don't need to read this crap. Come on, hurry up. Okay, now I am going to equip these two items. Okay, you see these ones here? I'm not going to go up because I know what's in there. It's just a chest with a heart piece, and I have all three of my hearts. So, there is the ladder. Take your slingshot, and you shoot it. It will fall down, and you can climb up. Now this is why I didn't jump off right away. Because it literally breaks and falls. That's why you shoot the ladder, so you can get back across. We go back through the main entrance we came in anyways. Now the way to get out. And now we go back over across the lights. Now she's gonna stop me. Wait, no she didn't. Kill these guys.
The reason why she didn't stop you is because, before when you went closer to vines on the floor, she already spoke.
Oh.
Yeah. Now you can just kill 2. You don't have to really worry about the third one because it won't actually come and attack you. It'll just stay there and mind its own little business and while you climb the vines.
The lovely long vines that you see so much in this game.
They are very important aspects of the game.
Alright, don't get too close when you first get up because there's a big scutilla right here. And I made that mistake when I very first played it and kept dying because I didn't know how to defeat it. Now that we're bigger, we're wiser. Okay, once you get in here, that door's gonna close.
Ooh, easy star.
Okay. Doesn't mean you're gonna fight anything big. There's a switch and there's a lamp. Not lamp, but like a torchish lantern thing. So push this step.
Hey, you forgot to kill monsters on the floor before you start doing that stuff, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't have
Just go on through. Go get your compass.
We'll go over here, get a compass.
Ta-da!
And since I've already got to go on the floor, so I can just kill the monster that's on the floor and go back. And step on the switch again.
No, there's 2 monsters you gotta kill. A big spider.
And that little scrub. Now you can do this 2 ways. You can use your sword or your hook. Slingshot. And I just use my slingshot. And get my rubies. And you climb up those. Go back over. Get a good look where you want to go. And then push the button again, go across the little platforms that raise. But this time take a turn. You'll find a golden scutilla.
Sketchy.
Which we call sketches. Okay, once you get your sketchy, this is just another heart. So if you're low on hearts, go ahead and get it. I'm not going to. Climb up here. Light your stick, as some people like to call them.
And it's actually called a deku stick.
Yeah.
Use the proper wording for it.
I want to call it the stick. Alright, so now we're up to the point where we can jump off. We want to go to where the heart is. Best place to jump. I think this is it. Okay, yeah, this is it. So we want to kind of not overdo it, because if you overshoot it, you're going to regret it. You're going to land in a big pool of water with 2 platform things.
So don't worry about falling.
Yeah. Jump up here, push this, and it's going to light a torch. Now this chest right here is another heart. Okay, when you're in the smaller dungeons, they're very generous with the hearts. As you can see. Okay, there's 2 sketchies in here. There's this one right here. There's the sketchies. Oh, that's where you get it in place. And there's one right there on the buttons that you just fell through from. Okay. So now we both have them killed. You can't backflip, you can't jump, you can't even reach it, so you're gonna have to climb over here and run and jump.
My arms are seriously getting tired.
Yeah. Mine were too the very first time. Alright, now the second one, we just climb this. And we'll get it. Ooh, I proven it. Alright. Over here. Okay, there's one of those guys. Okay, over here you can see there's a spider web.
You can't proceed through unless you burn it.
So now we gotta go way back over here. It's a hassle. Gotta do it. Light your stick.
Now when you jump off, be sure not to jump into the big pool of water, otherwise you lose basically the lit stick.
Yes. And then you gotta do it all over again. So I just burned it, of course. Now we're gonna go through this door, which I do believe is another Deku Scrub. And he's gonna spit stuff at me too. Please forgive me. Master, I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I will teach you.
You do a horrible voice.
I'm not doing a horrible voice, I'm just doing a normal voice.
Oh well, just leave it be. Then let it be. He'll explain how to defeat his brothers, which is not really defeating, it's just hitting them in the proper order.
Which you might want to remember.
Yeah,
if you don't have a good memory.
Yeah, so just remember the way we remembered, it was the middle one, the one to the right, and then the one on the left, far left. So that's how we remembered it. Instead of remembering it by the numbers, because we thought it started from, of course, 2 is always in the middle, but we thought it started from the left side and went over to the right, but it was actually started from the right side over to the left. So.
Yes. Okay, once you defeat him, he'll give you a heart, runs away, you can go cut those if you're putting on Deku nuts, and then you shoot that eye, and the door will open. Which I just kind of explained. Okay, in this room, you gotta do 2 things. Oh, excuse me, 3 things. After she rudely interrupts you. Okay. Jump in the water, there'll be a switch. Okay, since you're a kid and it's kind of shallow, you can dive and push the button down. The water will drop, you can swim back up. Of course, there's a timer, so jump on this little platform, which is the second thing. Jump up here, kill the spider, and then move the block.
Pretty simple and easy. Of course, if you go near the block, she's going to stop you. So, just be aware of that. Throughout this whole entire game, she basically stops you.
I want my rupee and I don't want to be stopped.
Gotta do it anyways.
Yeah. Yes, I know how to go out the block.
Sadly, it doesn't let you skip through it by pushing B and making it go fast, so just gonna have to deal with her nagging.
Everybody got to love them, and her lagging.
Yeah.
Alright, I want my rupee. Alright, I have it. Okay, you can slide it all the way over if you want, but I don't. Because normally I only go through here like once, and I don't think it moves back. Okay, this one just got closed behind me, and we just basically defeat these things. And then light the lanterns.
Sorry for the random shaking, guys. The dog is like laying seriously right underneath my arm and twitching it. She's having a dream. I think she's chasing a bunny.
No idea that.
True. She is a Boston Bull Terrier and she loves to chase mice. So.
Okay, we'll light our stick, and then light these little lanterns. And the door will magically open.
It's not magically. It's set up to a complex system of switches.
Okay, I do believe through this door, you'll be in go through a big room where there's eggs on top.
It's a circular room, big circular room with split off ends.
Destroy this scatilla, and then you're gonna want to kind of don't go all the way out, because then they'll hatch faster.
Yeah, they'll actually hatch and attack you, so just leave one alive and demonstrate to them, please.
I really don't want to. Okay, you'll be like here, and I'll come right down and. God, I haven't thought of any of these things in a long time.
They're quite ugly too.
Yeah. And that will happen if you.
That's only a face a mother could love.
Only a face a mother can love. Of course, it's only a face a mother can love. Okay, I'm gonna fill up.
Of course, the mother's pretty ugly too.
Yeah. Okay. There's 2 doors. There's 2 spider webs that we need to bring down. This one first, which you can't get until later.
Until you've already went through the Daringo's cavern and stuff.
Then this one over here. Oh no! My stomach burned.
Oh well, you have plenty left.
Alright, so we go through this little nicely drawn this time hole.
It's a perfectly square hole.
Yeah, it's not like a weird shaped hole. Where am I going? Alright, there.